Cheryl for her mum, Tina Turner, the best. It's Wee Natter on Bow Radio and Faction Town Radio 2. And a little weird thing that we allow you to do, dear listener, is watch the radio. Yeah, I get confused by it as well, but mixcloud.com/live/a-wee natter, and there's a little bit of a chat going on there, including Sandra Owens saying, like the hat, and PonLife21 saying, you look adorable. I am genuinely wearing my wee Jimmy hat, as acquired from Amazon many moons ago. But, you know, it sends the message that I'm very much not an Englishman, but I'm joining in this celebration should England happen to do well in the football. Also had Vicky Fairweather in touch saying, hello from Shetland, where it is 12 degrees, windy and a tiny bit drizzly, and absolutely spectacular and very beautiful listening with my mum. Glad to hear that. I'm glad to see, you know, that's one of these things, right, where you can go somewhere that's cold, windy and all that, and if it looks beautiful, that's fine. If it looks like an industrial estate, like it does out my window, it doesn't really make up for it, but I like where you're coming from. And I don't want you to get worried and start interpreting this as a sign of distress. You know, a bit like if you've got the Union Jack and you fly it upside down, it's supposed to be a sign of distress. I don't want you to see it like this, but I want to touch on something slightly serious I heard about this week. It was so outrageous, it got me shouting at the newspaper like an angry man. I'm turning into an angry old man, haven't I? It's just life. It's just what happens. You know, it's what occurs. But it turns out the boss of one of the water boards got an almost 200 grand bonus. At the same time, they're asking to rate absolutely hike the water rates at the same time. Now, I'm sorry, but if I guffed my job up that badly, I'd get a free P45. I don't know about you, but I'd get a P45 delivered directly to me if I did something like that. So I want to make that our phone-in topic today, right? You've got a boss that's getting rewarded for failure. I want you to tell me about your stories where you've seen somebody getting rewarded for failure. It doesn't have to be a big political or news story or anything like that. It could be the hotel that got extra money out of me for charging for breakfast that I'd already paid for. That is rewarding failure. They got paid extra money for screwing up. And to be fair, with that hotel, they also got in touch with a survey recommending I scored them at least 9 out of 10 on a public review. When did we decide 9 out of 10 was the score we're giving for, just turning up and doing the minimum? But that's rant for another day. I'm going to ask you, dear listener, have you ever seen somebody rewarded for failure? Tell me the story. I want to hear it. I want to share it with the other listeners that we've got here, dear listener. I'm going to open up to you. Give me a call, 01623 888 730. You can text 073 79 78 49 00, or you can email requests@bowradio.co.uk and tell us about those stories where it was a complete and utter failure, but somebody got rewarded for it.